No one would argue that The Big Bang Theory isn't among the best sitcoms to air on television in the last 20 years. In addition to providing viewers with endless laughs, the show included insightful life lessons and a cast of talented actors, such as Kaley Cuoco, who played the adored female lead Penny Hofstadter, whose real name was Penelope Penny Teller. There have been several rumors regarding Cuoco's drastic change in just 5 years since the show ended in May 2019 after an incredible 12-season run. The question of who Kaley Cuoco was before becoming well-known and where she is now is raised by this. Let's examine her journey in greater detail, from budding actress to well-known figure. Early years. The eldest daughter of realtor Gary Carmine Cuoco, Kaley Christine Cuoco was born on November 30, 1985. And homemaker Lane. Despite her all-American appearance and upbringing in Camarillo, California, she has a mixed heritage of German, English, and Italian ancestry. Cuoco showed early aptitude for sports, especially tennis, which she studied as a toddler and became very good at. But at the age of 6, she also tried her hand at modeling and soon found herself in front of the camera in a Barbie commercial. She had a bright future in entertainment, even at that young age, if she decided to pursue it. Even as she tried out for parts and got commercial gigs, she continued to be committed to her first love, tennis. In 1992, when she was 7 years old, Cuoco landed her first significant acting role in the television thriller Quicksand. In the film No Escape, she co-starred with Tim Matheson and Donald Sutherland. In 1994, 2 years later, she was chosen to play the younger Ellen DeGeneres character in the ABC comedy series Ellen. She continued to appear on the show for 4 years before being given the opportunity to co-star with DeGeneres in an episode of The Ellen Show, her second sitcom. Smaller film roles were also obtained by Cuoco while she was on Ellen. She made an appearance in the 1995 science fiction thriller Virtuosity, starring alongside Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe, two titans of Hollywood. She then starred with Jennifer Aniston in the romantic comedy picture Perfect in 1997. When Cuoco was selected at the age of 15 to play actress Maureen McCormick in NBC's biopic Growing Up Brady, her career took off. Her big break came as a result of that role, being chosen to star in the sitcom 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter on ABC. Securing the part was difficult, though. Cuoco had been deeply involved in a number of endeavors at the time. She had developed into a proficient horseback rider, was winning tennis titles in the regional amateur division of the Southern California Tennis Association, and was still landing acting roles. She had to choose between continuing to divide her time or committing herself entirely to acting in order to balance all of these passions. In the end, she decided on Hollywood, a decision that would influence her subsequent fame. Despite her tennis prowess and stellar career as a commercial model, Kaley Cuoco made a crucial choice at the age of 16. She decided to give up professional tennis and devote herself entirely to acting. "I grew up on stages and in front of the camera," she said when asked why she felt that acting was the right career choice. "And it always kind of appealed to me. My parents advised me to do it or not. It never really mattered. We did it like any other activity. I kept working despite the fact that it kind of kept happening. This choice would change the course of one's life." The producers were so disappointed in Cuoco's performance during her initial audition for the part of Bridget Hennessy in 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter that they even contacted her agent. But when they recognized her potential, they gave her another chance, provided she could perform better. She was determined to prove herself, so she put in a lot of work, returned stronger, and eventually got the job. Cuoco has stated in retrospect that this opportunity revolutionized her career. "When I finally got the job, it completely altered the trajectory of both my life and my career. I became more well-known and realized how much I enjoy sitcoms as a result." Cuoco won the Teen Choice Award for Choice TV Breakout Star, Female, in 2003 because she was able to focus entirely on her role on 8 Simple Rules and eliminate distractions. This led to numerous opportunities, including cameos in TV shows and movies. Live action wasn't the only thing that caught attention, though. Her voice acting abilities also became very popular. She demonstrated her adaptability in the entertainment business by landing leading parts in animated series like Bratz and Mr. Whiskers and Brandy. Soon, her persistence paid off even more. Cuoco landed a significant role in the supernatural drama Charmed shortly after the conclusion of 8 Simple Rules. She portrayed Billy Jenkins, who infused the program with new vitality. In an interview, co-executive producer Brad Curran commended her work, stating that Kaley's character challenges the current cast members with new abilities and a fresh viewpoint, keeping the program young and exciting. Alyssa, Holly, and Rose are all wonderfully complemented by Kaley's powerful on-screen persona and acute sense of comedic timing. Because of how well Cuoco played Billy Jenkins, the producers even thought about giving the character her own spin-off series. Cuoco's career appeared to be taking yet another significant step forward, but an unforeseen development was about to alter everything. The Big Bang Theory, another big chance arose just as the conversation about a Charmed spin-off was starting to take shape. The Big Bang Theory Kaley Cuoco naturally chose to audition for this project because of its immense potential. Together with Stephen Malaro, Chuck Lorre, and Bill Prady were the show's creators and executive producers. They also served as head writers and producers. Cuoco joined the show after its first pilot, which starred Amanda Walsh as their neighbor Katie, Jim Parsons as Sheldon, and Johnny Galecki as Leonard, had already been filmed. Cuoco first tried out for the part of Katie, a tough, streetwise character who was supposed to stand in sharp contrast to the scientist's social awkwardness. She did not, however, get the role. Looking back, she later disclosed, as the series progressed, Peter Roth, president and chief content officer of Warner Brothers Television Group, made a crucial announcement that would alter the course of The Big Bang Theory. Although there was promise in the original pilot, he disclosed that it ultimately failed not because of Amanda Walsh's performance, but rather because Katie wasn't a good fit. The show's overall tone was at odds with the idea of a tough, world-weary woman, which prevented it from connecting with viewers as the creators had intended. The team decided to strategically rework the project instead of giving up on it completely. A completely new role was created in place of Katie's original one. Penny was not, in contrast to Katie, cynical or hardened by the hardships of life. Rather, she was portrayed as a friendly, vivacious, and socially aware budding actress from Omaha, Nebraska. Penny brought a distinct intelligence to the table, one based on social awareness and emotional intuition, in contrast to her geeky neighbors, who were accomplished scientists caught up in physics and academia. After working as a waitress at the Cheesecake Factory and occasionally as a bartender in the revised version of the show, Penny eventually made a name for herself as a sales representative for Zengin Pharmaceuticals. Her existence became a crucial component of the series, acting as a stabilizing influence and a link between Leonard, Sheldon, and their friend's scientific world and the real-world social environment outside of their bubble. She became close friends with Bernadette and Amy over the years, resulting in the creation of the adored Penny Posse, who naturally went on to become Leonard's romantic interest and was instrumental in some of the most memorable plots of the show. What began as a lost chance for Cuoco turned out to be one of the most pivotal roles in her career. Penny was one of the most recognizable characters on television during the 12 seasons of The Big Bang Theory, which went on to become a cultural phenomenon. It was all different when Cuoco received the call to try out for this new role. A year later, Chuck said over the phone, "It's a new character. Come on in, please." After reading for it, I felt so much better than I had the previous year. I suppose it was destined to be. A pivotal moment in her career was that one phone call. An instance where a new wave of hope and inventiveness took the place of earlier setbacks. The chemistry was obvious this time. She was immediately recognized as the ideal candidate for the position by the team. Johnny Galecki, who was already cast as Leonard, sensed it immediately. Reshooting the pilot with Kaley on board felt very natural, almost musical, he recalled later. With Simon and Kunal on board, the group had the feel of one that had been playing together for years. It all suddenly made sense. Such chemistry does not have a formula. For a while, Cuoco and Galecki also had a romantic relationship in real life, which added an interesting dimension to their off-screen chemistry. Fans were moved by their connection, which intensified the obvious chemistry that was evident in every glance and spontaneous comment. The show's authenticity was enhanced by this blending of personal and professional synergy, which pulled viewers further into the plot. On September 24, 2007, Big Bang Theory made its official debut on CBS, winning over millions of viewers with its unique format and novel take on sitcom narrative. With a contagious energy that permeated every laugh track and unplanned moment, the show was filmed live in front of an audience. With its new cast, Cuoco's portrayal of Penny as the endearing, relatable, and eccentric girl next door stands out. By combining the quirky subtleties of contemporary geek culture with classic sitcom humor, the series sought to appeal to a wide audience. But reviews for its first season were not entirely positive. It missed an opportunity to highlight the complexity of its characters, according to some critics, because it relied too much on stereotypes, especially the idea that scientists are socially awkward people who have no lives outside of work. Looking back, many fans feel that those early criticisms were unfair in addition to being premature because they were reluctant to accept a new approach to character development and humor. It turned out that the initial skepticism was short-lived. As viewers and critics grew to appreciate the show's distinct fusion of incisive humor, poignant moments, and the characters' developing complexity, The Big Bang Theory gradually gained popularity. The program transformed from a small, reworked pilot into a revolutionary television phenomenon that completely changed the sitcom genre. As the show developed a large and devoted fan base, it became one of the most popular sitcoms of its era. Cuoco's performance as Penny played a key role in this change. Infusing the story with humor, warmth, and emotional depth, her character served as a crucial counterpoint to the physicists' and mathematicians' cerebral world. Penny's transformation from the stereotypical aspiring actress to a self-assured, complex woman reflected the show's overall transformation from a formulaic pilot to an ensemble drama with many layers. What had begun as an uncertain endeavor swiftly became a television powerhouse that not only solidified its place in pop culture history but also fundamentally altered Cuoco's career in ways she could never have predicted. Millions of viewers started to value The Big Bang Theory's characters' nuanced portrayals as the show's second and third seasons got underway. By progressively giving Sheldon, Leonard, and Penny more nuance and vulnerability, the authors bravely reimagined their original one-dimensional characteristics. Despite the fact that these characters were first presented as scientists confined to their own intellectual bubbles and a girl next door who appeared to rely on cliches, each new episode revealed a new aspect of their personalities. The characters were progressively compelled to face their own misunderstandings and adopt fresh, frequently life-changing viewpoints through amusing repartee, heartfelt self-discovery moments, and surprising encounters. This development promoted deeper, more meaningful relationships between the characters in addition to each character's personal growth. The way the show made science both entertaining and approachable was another element that enthralled viewers. The scientific talks, which were deftly woven into the conversation, captivated even viewers who had little to no interest in mathematics or physics. The Big Bang Theory was able to educate its audience while maintaining a humorous and lighthearted tone, whether it was by presenting interesting facts or elucidating actual scientific theories. By bringing in a real scientist as a consultant, the producers went above and beyond to ensure authenticity. Professor David Salzberg, a UCLA physicist and astronomer, checked the scripts, confirmed that equations and diagrams were correct, and attended tapings of scientific conversations. Mayim Bialik, an actress with a PhD in neuroscience, added more information when a topic went beyond his area of expertise. In order to make real progress on the boards, executive producer Bill Prady once said, "We're working on giving Sheldon an actual problem that he's going to be working on throughout the first season." Getting all the science right took a lot of effort. The show reached new heights thanks to the cast's talents and this dedication to realism. Specifically, Kaley Cuoco took Penny, who was originally portrayed as a stereotypical girl next door, and increased her edge, complexity, and relatability. By transforming a potentially shallow character into someone the audience could support and admire, her portrayal of Penny was crucial to the sitcom's success. The popularity of the show skyrocketed as it developed, turning The Big Bang Theory from a promising sitcom into a worldwide cultural phenomenon. With each new episode, it attracted millions of viewers. Additionally, it became one of the most enduring and adored sitcoms in television history by the time it concluded its run on May 16, 2019, following 12 seasons and 279 episodes. The popularity of the show was demonstrated not only by its viewership but also by its dominance of the awards scene. The Big Bang Theory received numerous Emmy Award nominations for Outstanding Comedy Series between 2011 and 2014. Sheldon's actor Jim Parsons won 4 Emmys for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series and a Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Television Comedy Series in 2011. Beyond conventional honors, the program received 4 Favorite Network TV Comedy Awards in 2010, 2013, 2014, and 2015. A remarkable accomplishment for a show that was a hybrid of comedy and drama. Kaley Cuoco received praise for her performance as Penny as well. She was the 2014 and 2015 People's Choice Award winner for Favorite Comedic TV Actress. The Big Bang Theory had already solidified its legacy by the time it ended, and its influence was still felt today thanks to Young Sheldon, its popular prequel. It expanded the franchise's audience by delving deeper into Sheldon Cooper's early years. Kaley Cuoco had firmly established herself as one of the most popular comedic actresses on television with the conclusion of The Big Bang Theory. She was now free to choose any project she wanted, and instead of making a snap decision that would determine the next phase of her career, she made a calculated and astute one. Life and love after Big Bang Theory by starting her own production company, Norman Productions. After her cherished dog, Kaley Cuoco made a major career move during her tenure on The Big Bang Theory. She soon collaborated with HBO Max to create the highly regarded series The Flight Attendant, which debuted in 2020, after deciding to focus on creating original content with this new endeavor. In this captivating drama, Cuoco plays Cassie Bowden, a free-spirited flight attendant with a severe drinking problem and a reckless lifestyle. She wakes up in a Bangkok hotel room next to a murdered first-class passenger, unable to recall the events of the previous night, and her carefree world descends into chaos. The Flight Attendant was notable for its distinctive narrative, which, particularly in Season 1, blurred the boundaries between Cassie's unstable mental state and reality. The introduction of several Cassies in her own mind in Season 2 went even farther. The show's outstanding supporting cast, which included Zosia Mamet and Rosie Perez, contributed to the suspenseful mystery's realism. Harley Quinn, for which Cuoco provided the voice of the recognizable DC character, was another significant post-Big Bang Theory project. The Joker's psychiatrist-turned-obsessive lover, Harley Quinn, has been played by a number of actresses over the years, including Margot Robbie in Birds of Prey. Nevertheless, Cuoco embraced the role in the realm of animated television, giving the character a newfound, unrestrained energy. Her ability to switch between voicing an unfiltered, foul-mouthed anti-hero and being a sitcom star made fans happy. Despite being a cartoon, Harley Quinn attracted a cult following very fast. Cuoco's dynamic and fearless performance was largely responsible for this. Her achievements continued after that. Cuoco later produced and starred in 2 significant Peacock projects in 2022 and 2023 under the Norman Productions banner. Based on a real story, it's one of her most well-known recent pieces. Alongside Chris Messina, she starred in a dark comedy thriller in 2023. Ava and Nathan, a struggling married couple, are the focus of the series, who are facing financial difficulties and a failing relationship while expecting their first child. But the following day, a bartender Nathan flirted with is discovered dead, giving their otherwise dull existence a startling twist. Ava sees an opening and develops the conviction that they can solve the murder on their own, which results in a bizarre and exciting tale. Both her admirers and seasoned industry insiders have expressed admiration for Cuoco's quick ascent to prominence as a producer and a lead actress in significant motion pictures. As evidence of her adaptability and tenacity, she made a smooth transition from sitcom stardom to directing popular dramas and dark comedies. Every project she works on appears to be influenced by her distinct creative vision, which combines heart, humor, and an unmistakable personal touch. Her personal life, especially in the area of romance, has been an interesting and unpredictable journey, even though her career path keeps reaching new heights. When Kaley Cuoco posted a collection of old-fashioned Polaroid pictures of her developing romance with Tom Pelphrey, who has starred in long-running soap operas like Guiding Light and As the World Turns, as well as his more recent, highly regarded portrayal of Ben Davis in the Netflix sensation Ozark, she shocked both fans and the media. Not long after, Pelphrey rose to prominence among Cuoco's inquisitive people. Fans responded strongly to the genuineness of these glimpses into the couple's lives, which included a candid photo of Tom affectionately kissing Kaley's cheek while she was beaming. In one particularly moving caption, Cuoco captured the warmth and hope that their romance brought into her life by writing, "Rays of yellow to break the gray." When they made their first official appearance together at Greg Berlanti's Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony in May 2022, their relationship took a highly public turn. Their reputation as one of Hollywood's most talked about couples was cemented by that incident, which also paved the way for even more exciting things to come. The couple thrilled their fans with a significant life announcement in October of that year. Cuoco was expecting their first kid. It was evident how happy and excited everyone was. Additionally, Matilda Carmine Ritchie Pelfrey, the couple's daughter, was born in March 2023. Overwhelmed by love and thankfulness, Cuoco posted a series of adorable, heartfelt pictures of their newborn on Instagram with the heartfelt caption, "The new light of our lives. We are ecstatic and thankful for this small miracle." This announcement signaled the start of a new chapter in their journey together as well as a significant personal achievement. The couple continued to commemorate each milestone with zeal and sincere warmth as time passed. When little Matilda celebrated her first birthday in March 2024, her proud parents were even more thrilled and filled with wonder. A cute video compilation of priceless moments from Matilda's first year was created by Cuoco to mark this special occasion. She gave fans a glimpse of the gentle, everyday magic of parenthood by posting the video to Instagram. It was a compilation of heartwarming memories that highlighted the wonder of seeing a child grow. For those who have watched The Big Bang Theory for a long time, there might be even more cause for celebration. Because of the tremendous success of events like Friends, The Reunion, there have been rumors of a possible revival or reunion special running around. Cuoco herself has previously stated that she would be amenable to a reunion, indicating that she would be eager to return to the popular sitcom in a 2021 interview. The flight attendant's recent termination unintentionally frees up her schedule, despite the fact that many people were disappointed, possibly opening the door to a new undertaking. An emotional reunion special or season 13 of The Big Bang Theory could bring fans back together with their favorite characters. If these rumors turn out to be accurate, it might signal an exciting comeback for one of the most beloved sitcoms on television. A program that revolutionized contemporary comedy and established itself as a landmark. The possibility that Cuoco and the other members of the original cast will reunite is not just a chance for viewers to reminisce, but also for the show to develop and possibly even try out new storylines. Expectations are high in the industry, and Cuoco's ongoing success as an actress and producer only heightens the excitement by implying that the best parts of her career and possibly the adored sitcom are still to come.